Hello everybody, this is Kyrex with more Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. And, now we're, trying to catch this charming Princess Garnet. As Ruby blocks us. That was our mark, sweetie. You just let her get away. I love that I'm basically trying to steal from my own crew. But hey, it takes a thief, right? Ah, this is a room I recognize. Ooh. I wish to be kidnapped. What? Huh? That song in the background, it's important. I didn't realize that on my first 2 playthroughs, actually, but you will hear that song constantly throughout the game. You'll even hear it as the world map theme, which took me forever to notice, but it's a big deal. Song. Wow, that's mean. He does kind of have a terrifying face, though. And this is coming from me. Ah, Steiner. Princess! 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 Oh god, he would be so fun to watch. Ah. This. Cut holes in the ship. Notice that he doesn't have a name, this Pluto Knight. There are only 8 of them, plus Steiner, so he's obviously not one of them. One of the best parts about the Pluto Knights being incompetent is that he gets away with this. But yeah, that was blank right there. That's nothing. Where do you see her backside? Yeah, they spent a lot of attention to detail on her rear end. You'll see it later in the game, much later, like disc 4 later. But yeah, she's got a hell of a butt on it. Hey, this is not steam. It is in fact mist, or rather, it is not solely steam. It is also mist. That sounds a bit more accurate, but yeah. This actually becomes a thing later, because remember, this is the Mist Continent. Ah, clever, clever man. No, he is not. Now, this is going to be very normal for me in boss fights. We're going to do a thing called Steal Until I Have Everything. Also, those wall decorations. Kinda fucked up. Leather hat. Silk shirt, so I got the thing I should have gotten. You know, I should have gotten a silk shirt from that thing, too. Ah, fuck it, doesn't matter. Jesus, Steiner. Oops. Oh, Sin, sadly, Sin is not important, so we're just gonna let him fall. Not really necessary. You know what, I haven't shown off anything. Oh, I can't. But I haven't shown off any of the Dane's abilities. Because he has one, but it sucks, so it does me no good. This is kind of a boss fight, I can't do it. But Flee is an auto getaway. Here we go. The end of the fight. Oh god, Oglops everywhere. Everybody does. It's kind of a thing. They're little, spongy little bugs. Kind of cute, actually. Again, it's Japan. Most things are cute. You know, I kind of... If we've got any Japanese-style artists out there, got a challenge for you. Chibify and make adorable aliens from the movie Alien. The xenomorphs, the queen, the drones, everything. Make them adorable, Japanese-style. I know you can do it. Oh, there goes Senna. Wait, if that was number 2, where's number 1? Oh, I see. There's 4 of them. That makes sense. It's number 2 and number 3. Guys, just improvise. Oh. Oh, God. Here we go. I feel so bad for Ruby. That was supposed to be her part. Steiner has nothing. He just wants a handful of butt. Oh, God. Steiner is not a smart man. We're just going to leave it at that. He just is not. Fortunately, he doesn't really try to be a smart man. He recognizes his limitations. And there's Steiner completely just losing his crap right there. He soiled his plate now. Ah, where's my daughter? Ah! Also, parts of her were jiggling that should not have. Really? Knights of Pluto? Some nasty Witcher that. Also, I know they suck, but why are the Knights of Pluto chasing a child? Oh, that's right. And fire brings the princess back to life. And she looks good in that. Of course, she just looks good. Steiner, go home. Weren't those the two I knocked out, or am I thinking of someone else? Sir Rust a lot. I seem to recall there's nothing to steal in these two fights coming up, but I'm gonna try anyway. Again, free items are free items. And at this point, if it's equipment, it doesn't matter. Now, I know it says summon, but that's kind of misleading because she really can't yet. Summon. Oh, that's right, there's no steal command yet. Let's get some real special effects, shall we? My fury ends here. Oh no, that was the one at the fountain and the one with the day. Okay, that makes sense. This game is just one giant goddamn shout out. I want to point out, I've yet to get any rewards for any actual fighting yet. No money, no XP, no AP. Nothing's happened yet. Stabilizers configured. And now we get an FMV sequence. Yay! Remember what I said about the stage being an airship? Well, this is where that comes into play. Oh, that repair bill's gonna suck. Fortunately, the person who hired us is really rich. Because we didn't just steal her Verona card, you know. There was a purpose behind it. But we'll find that out in a little bit. Ah, this thing. Wow. Now, Vivi is pretty useless in this fight, but it doesn't matter. Or rather, I'm wrong. I thought Vivi was useless in this fight because of the bomb. But the bomb doesn't really do anything yet. It just kind of gets bigger. A little bit, yeah, just for no reason. Can't affect the bomb, can't fight the bomb. It's kind of a storyline thing. As I recall, she's more White Mage than Summoner, or she's more Summoner than White Mage. And Eiko is more White Mage than Summoner. That being said, they're both very good at whatever. You know, like, Eiko has very good healing spells. Well, Eiko has very good spells, period, and her summons are really good. But, Garnet has more summons. And her stuff still is pretty good white magic-wise. Because it have basically not died. It's got a one-track mind, doesn't it? Now, technically, I don't need to do anything for this fight. It just kind of goes on, but I need to get in the swing of things. There we go. Look, it's the Mom Bomb, basically. Lady, you know your daughter and the captain of the Knights of Pluto was on that ship. Yeah, that's gonna take a while to fix. She is really pretty. That's not exactly easy to do. Depending on what it was made out of, that fan. Yeah, more than likely. There go the twins falling from the stars, or from the ceiling rather. From the sky, just like our boat. Why is it a ship? Because if it was an airboat, you'd have to use it in Florida. Ooh, good. Had to stretch my arm. I've been leaning on it for a while. Ah, that. I love that they immediately like, yeah, we can kill the princess. To be fair, you did try to blow her up. So it's not completely unthinkable that they would jump to that conclusion that you want her dead. Ah, this place. Yes. I think that's about where I got, maybe a little bit further. The first time I played. This game just wasn't doing it for me. But now, I love it. I love everything about this game except the card game. I even like this stupid little intro, because there's lots of fun stuff I can do. Let's face it, all the Final Fantasies have kind of crappy intros. Just because you've done them so many times, you know? Well, that's what makes it interesting. Oh, it's the Moogle. Hi, Moogle. There's one of the twins. That would be bad. That's the thing. ATEs. I love ATEs. Because these give you little story things. Now, most of these don't matter at all, but some of them can matter. It's just cute little story moments that happen. Well, sometimes they're cute, sometimes they're kind of terrifying for the characters involved, like this is. North. But yeah, these are little side stories of what other characters we're mildly or majorly invested in are up to. Now, we're going to show off a couple things. I've got Flee, or Detect and Flee, plus 2 extra power. So we're going to do that, obviously. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. Not for him. But that would be a good thing for Garnet. Or for Vivi. Definitely Vivi. Now these abilities. These show off what they are. I can see their items. I can just run. We've only got those. Here we go. Protect girls. I basically jump in front, protect Garnet. This is, even when I run, we still get money. And we're going to equip both of those for now. We're also... No, we're gonna do a little bit of grindiness. Or not grindiness yet. We're gonna go rescue the princess and Vivi so that we can do grindiness later. Also, do you have mail? You want mail? Well, I don't have any mail for you, Moscow. Sorry, buddy. There's my exit. Now, sometimes Moogles just want mail and don't actually have any. And a lot of times they don't get any, so. But yeah, there's, if you didn't take the time to steal from Baku when he was the Dragon Mask guy, then you missed out, because the Mage Masher has no downside. You're not losing a skill to get that skill, and you're getting more power, plus you're good against magic users, which will come in handy later. We got a Goblin. So we're going to show off one of Zidane's skills. We're going to detect this Goblin. Got me, buddy. Potion? Just a potion? Oh, that's kind of stupid. Now, Zidane has an ability much later in the game. I think it's actually the last of his 8 abilities. That is immensely powerful if you work at it. Most of the characters have an ability like that. Zidane has one. 2 other characters for later have one, where you have to do a specific thing. In Zidane's case, it is stealing. If you steal a lot, and I mean a lot, like a stupid amount of stealing, like you basically steal all the time, forever, kind of thing. If you do that, then you have an attack that will hit for 9999 all the time. Steiner will have an attack that just hits that hard, or close to it. One character might, or I'm gonna go by based on their classes. The Dragoon has a special ability where they do that with attacks, or if they kill dragons, they hit for that. And the Blue Mage has an ability that involves catching frogs. Trance. This is Limit Breaks. Trance is not good. Trance is not as good as Limit Breaks because we have a trance meter, as you can see at the bottom, and I'm going to pause for this because it requires explanation. The problem with the trance meter is, unlike Limit Breaks from Final Fantasy VII, which store until you use them, or Limit Breaks from Final Fantasy VIII, which can trigger randomly whenever you're at a certain thing, Trance builds up and just triggers immediately when it maxes out, and it has the bad habit of doing so right at the last hit of a battle and going to waste, that kind of thing. Now it is rather important to keep her alive. 3 energy! Because if she dies, it's game over. Now, Trance generally gives you 2 hits. Each person has a special thing. Like, Zidane here, his thieveries turn into dimes instead. Oh, no title play. Steiner just hits twice as hard. Or is it 3 times as hard? Vivi, I think, casts double magic. Garnet does perfect summons, because normally her summons will, the first time they will do a full summon animation, and then afterwards they'll tend highly to just do a partial. And when they do a partial summon animation, they don't hit for a second. Well, when Garnet does her trance, she always does the full summon. The Dragoon will normally jump, but in this case will jump and just throw javelins down constantly until the trance wears off. The Blue Mage normally has a technique called Eat, where if their enemy's at 1/8 health, they can just nom nom and learn an attack. But during trance, they get Cook instead, which does it at 1/4 health, which is far more desirable. I forget what the Monk does, and I think the White Mage has, like, 2 times white magic. Now, Vivi's next. Now, unlike Garnet, Vivi is going to contribute to this fight. A little bit of time. I think the Monk just gets extra abilities or something. Kind of like how Zidane does. But I could be wrong. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Like, I know you don't like him, but you're going to heal Zidane if you need you to. Ah, he does have things for us. Very nice. So Steiner's going to play medic for a little bit, for both Zidane and Vivi. And Vivi will do plenty of damage all on its own. Now I just hope my my stealing doesn't take so long that he runs out of hit points. Because I can't make Vivi stop. He's just gonna do what he does, you know? You know, we're gonna just use one on him to undo some of Vivi's attacks, and I'm gonna take a look at what he's got to see if I even care if I steal anything else. Please don't die, Vivi. Oh good, I did heal him recently. Come on, buddy. You got this. Alright, he had a potion. Or he had a broadsword, rather. Leather wrist. Yeah, I want that. We'll just wait. Come on, dude, I want that leather wrist. Nope, that's not on Vivi. Now, granted, that leather wrist item is not a big deal. I can buy one in the shop later, but I want it now. I want it while it's free. Okay, now we gotta heal Vivi, because otherwise he's gonna get really hurt. He won't survive another turn of that shit. Oh, come on, big guy. Now, later on, I'm gonna get a thing that will enable me to steal more accurately. And that's going to be awesome when it happens. And until then, it's going to suck. There we go. Now this little bastard is done. I got everything, I think. I'm going to check the thing real quick here. This is gonna kill it, watch. No! Still ticking. Good, so it does only have one thing left, or did only have one thing left, rather. And he spored everywhere. Because of course he freaking did. But yeah, I got some goodies, so that's awesome, really. Oh, there's the spores. Oh, good. Now, I was going to do my grinding here in the forest, but it occurs to me that there's ATEs that I can miss off camera. And I'm just going to wait until the forest is done to do that. And then I'm going to grind with all of them, really, until I've mastered all their abilities. That being said, I'm almost done with this video. Ah, the twins. Just shoving them around. As I recall, the medicine is like grape flavored or whatever. Just that shrug that, yeah, whatever, man. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Any items in here? Oh, what's that leather wrist I have? Beast Killer. That's for later, though. However, I am going to give this to Vivi so that he can learn all the spells at once. Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. Oh, we got an ATE. 2 of them. Yeah, it got blown up. He's so ineffectual. It's just beautiful. Ah, this moment right here. I'm such a ragged doll. He keeps that, by the way, because Cinna's looking for it later. Matter of fact, he's looking for it right here. I forgot I gotta press the button to start these. That's equal parts adorable and really creepy. And remember how Ruby wasn't on stage? Yeah, she's a little pissed at us right now. We kind of left her in Alexandria. Whoops. Anyway, oh, there's a thing. Give me the thing. Little Vivi. Yeah, it kind of was his magic that saved the day. He did 90% of the damage because I was too busy stealing shiny crap. See, one of the awesome things about this guy is that he really is a leader. He just absolutely instills confidence in everybody in his group. Or tries to, as well. Whereas most of what I recall from Cloud was, whatever, you know, just... Same thing with Squall, is just moping or whatever, or all that other stupid shit. Again, grab free stuff when you can, because those potions I stole saved my butt. Ah, this moment. This moment in time that we're going to watch again, really. And yes, that's the music in the background again. There are so many different little remixes of that particular tune just in this game. And it's a great, great song. You will actually hear it later in the credits. She's cute and she's in trouble. That's all that matters. She is very cute. Talk to the boss on my own time, damn it. I got shit to loot. Or at least a Moogle to see. Yeah, Steiner's a fussy man. Okay, let me hit the save Moogle. Saving on a Moogle. Alright, and that does it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.